Just got done with a sick arm workout here at Super Training Gym, the strongest gym in the West, and I'm going to share with you one thing. I was going to share out one thing with you. I'm not going to show you a tricep exercise. I already blew those out. Maybe next time. But one thing to help your arms grow is just to train them heavy. It's pretty simple. So the principles that we use for the legs to get the legs nice and big is we want to try to get a good mix of hypertrophy exercises and a good mix of some heavy weight, right? But when it comes to arms, for some reason, we want them to burn. And so we go like this. We train arms. We grab the tens and we work on nice and controlled. And you need to be zen, and it needs to be 4 seconds on the way down and 4 seconds on the way up. You can't make any noise because you got to make sure that your mind muscle connection is working. Right? That's how we're taught to do our arms. Or to blast out a crazy set of like 20. Go over here, I'll show you a little something. The biggest thing that changed my bicep and tricep career, well, the biggest and most influential person on that was Charles Poliquin, and there's a book called Winning the Arms Race. What he said was, just train them heavier. He also was a huge fan of tempo training, which I'll show you after I show you this, so I guess I'm showing you more than one thing, but rule number 1, find a squat rack. Rule number 2 is curl in the squat rack so that no one else can use it, and you're doing the most worthless exercise in the gym in the squat rack. All jokes aside, I only had this set up here because I just got done doing arms, and I wanted to save my back, and it's my gym, so I get to do whatever I want. But people curling in the squat rack is a real crime. Don't do it at your commercial gym. People will they'll want to piss on your gym bag, and that's not a good scenario. So already have some good weight on here stacked up, and what I was doing today is I just finished a 5x5. You want big arms, use low reps, and use low reps, use heavy weight, and maybe drive the amount of sets that you do upward. So with something like this, if I was going to do 3 reps, I might do 6, 7, or 8 sets. If I'm going to do 5 reps, I might do like 5 or 6 sets. And that's exactly what I did today. I did 5x5 with this weight. So because we're going heavy, there may be a little natural swing going on here. So let's see what it looks like. Whoops. I got kind of an uneven grip there. Always make sure your hands are even if you're a veteran lifter like me. So now here we go. Knees are soft, and I'm ready, and I'm going to swing the weight a little bit. That will help your arms grow tremendously. Now, you should still get a good mix in of, having more concentration on the muscle and slowing things down a little bit. But that's how you want to train. You want to train kind of heavy. You need to throw the weights around a little bit, then so be it. I'm going to reduce the load here to show you how we can have still an intense arm workout with an amount of weight that's challenging, but we're going to do it under some different circumstances because we're going to add some time under tension. And this could be done just as you're watching me do this now. You could load the bar up with something heavy, get in a good strong set of 5, reduce the weight, and utilize some tempo training, which I'm going to show you right now. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to curl the weight up. We're going to go 4, 3, 2, 1, and we're going to curl the weight back up. When we curl the weight up, we're not so concerned about the count, but if we can get a 2 or 3 count in there, that would be great. What we're really looking for is to really hold and squeeze. Might even throw an isometric in there, which is just kind of holding the weight for a second. Which can even be done right out of the gate as soon as you start to bend the arm. So we can go like this. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Last but not least, I just want to show you a variation of the curl. The eccentrics are kind of nice for those of you that don't want any swinging in your program, but I still think the swing is important. I still think cheating with the weight is still important. It's still substantial. So I'd still suggest doing it. And then also later in the workout, mixing in those slower eccentrics. And even when you're going heavy, you still always want to try to capture the weight on the way down. You still always want to try to catch it. This is kind of like a scraping pull-up kind of thing. So you're gonna be here and here like this. And you're gonna keep the weight close to your body. And we're just gonna go like this. See how close it is to the body? You can also curl this way. This isn't wrong to do this. Just different styles of curls. If you currently curl like this, or a curl like this, here, try this one, the scraping curl. Go ahead and get a shot from the side here and you'll see. You can even lean into it a little bit. It's almost like you're pushing your elbows back. You want to figure out a way to win the arms race. This is the way to do it, with technique, with a new skill set, with a plan of how you're going to do it. You want to build bigger arms, do at least 3 exercises, 4 of them in each training session, 3 exercises for your biceps, 3 exercises for your triceps. Start out with stuff that will lend itself to you training a little heavier, barbell, dumbbell type stuff. Leave the machines and the isolated stuff for later in the workout. Leave the tempo stuff for later in the workout. Leave the higher reps for later in the workout. Beginning of your workout might look like I'm gonna do 5 to 6 reps on the first movement. Second movement, I'm gonna do 8 to 10 reps. Third movement, I'm gonna do 15 to 20. Well, now we got the best of all 3 worlds all rolled into one, because we did some stuff that was specifically for like strength. Then we started to kind of tap into that beautiful amount of hypertrophy that we can gather from that other rep range, 8 to 10, 8 to 12. And then we also got some good conditioning at the end there, which can kind of help really round out your package, so to speak, as I'd like to call it on a bodybuilding stage. That's how you can end up with those nice full muscle bellies, is you can polish everything off with 15 to 20 reps. I never had the opportunity to do it because I started out in powerlifting and I blew out my biceps and I blew out my pecs. But you guys now have a great opportunity to do that. You get to build the strength, you get to build the muscle, and you get to kind of shape the muscle up a lot. And then plus those 15 to 20 reps that you're doing, if you do them back and forth, now we're starting to work the heart. And now we're ended up with a really healthy and powerful way to train. Also, you're gonna be burning some fat and burning a lot of calories. Strength is never a weakness. Weakness is never a strength. Catch you all later.